All right, guys, let's talk about another tool I love in Silhouette Studio. And this is part of my 101 series, so it may seem basic, but if it's not, then hopefully I can do a good job explaining things. So today we're going to talk about pattern fills and why I love pattern fills and how they can take your design work just to the next level. So I'm going to start with adding a font to my layout. If Silhouette is kind of overwhelming and you haven't watched Silhouette 101, the overview and navigating the program, I highly suggest watching that before this if you don't know where everything is in the studio. Okay, so if also the other video is text, so we went into more things that you can do with text. I also highly suggest checking that video out. Okay, so I'm going to change the font on here just so it's a nice big font, or fun font at least. And we're going to play with some pattern fills. And I'm also going to add a shape. Let's just do a star. And I'm going to turn the outside off of the star. And we'll just play with a shape and text. Because pattern fills can go everywhere. They can go pretty crazy. So if you want a part 2 with more advanced stuff that you can do pattern fills with, definitely we'll jump into that. You can also drag and drop SVGs to do pattern fills, and the opportunities are endless. So I'm just going to grab some basic patterns from over here. As an Auntie member, we have hundreds of patterns, and we'll be adding more as time goes on, and especially because Silhouette Studio and sublimation are becoming such a huge thing, I definitely want to make sure that our patterns are stacked. Okay, so I'm just going to drag and drop. Okay, that is the simplest way to do this. I am going to also... So if you drag and drop the pattern onto the canvas, it's going to just be a square pattern. But if you drag and drop it into an object, it's going to fill that pattern up. And I love that. So also what I want to do is copy and paste this. I'm just going to use non-shortcuts so you guys can see. But I could also click Command-C, Command-V. Okay, so... I'm going to take this and ungroup it. If this seems a little overwhelming what I'm doing with the text, highly suggest watch the text video first before, and then you'll totally understand what I just did here. Okay, so I'm going to ungroup these and show you how fast I can make this even more crazy and fun with pattern fills. So now I have a bunch of pattern fills. These are great for sublimation. These are great for stickers, print and cut, anything that you want to do. So let's play with some offset. So I'm going to offset this guy. I'm going to turn off my outer layer. Again, if that's overwhelming, watch the font video. I did also show this in the font video, but I'm going to go into it in this video just in case this is where you're trying to jump in with the pattern fills. So I'm going to pattern fill the outside. I can change pattern fills, and I can do a lot with pattern fills. So I can do an offset on the star as well. And if you don't turn I'll use a different color so it's more obvious. If you don't turn the outside color off of your pattern or your shape, the red will stay there. So if you try to print this or use it in sublimation, that red line will still stay there. You can work with the outside line and make it really cute to match your design. Like I'm going to change it a color, and I'll turn up the points so the outside can be part of the design. But if you don't want it there, I suggest turn the outer line into a transparent line right here. And then those are shapes and text and pattern fills. I will do a specific video on SVGs and using pattern fills with SVGs and things like that. So hope you guys are learning more about Silhouette Studio and enjoying this series. I'm breaking it into steps just so that you guys don't get overwhelmed, and also so that you guys can be super excited about all the things that it offers. All right, love you guys. Bye.